Yeah, definitely, because of the facilities are one thing. When we used to play at that time, to have such a sophisticated ground with all the equipments, gadgets was not possible. My father was a good cricketer. In fact, he was invited to play for Mumbai Ranji Trophy for trials in 1942-43, and somehow he couldn't make it to it. So I started playing cricket with the tennis ball, and though I had the opportunities to play for the clubs, somehow I was interested in tennis ball cricket only, and I up to age of 20 I played with only tennis ball because I was in the school of Parletadak Vidyalaya. They never used to then participate in Giles and Harris. After my SEC, I joined School of Architecture. That comes under the government of Maharashtra, so I could not play again for the intercollegiate. That's what I'm exactly trying to tell you. Ki at the age of 20, a friend of mine advised me, when you are doing so excellent with the tennis ball cricket, why don't you play with the season ball? So to give a try, I started playing for the lowest division in Bharat at the age of 65, at the age of 20 in 1965 for Bharat Cricket Club. Those days for the F and G division there used to be only 9 teams and not 14. So out of 9, in the first season, we have all the 8 matches, and in 8 matches I got about 83 wickets. Yeah, I used to bowl. I started bowling with the season ball with the same action, and probably that was with the bent action was there. So with the season tennis ball also, we used to bowl the in cutters, which has helped me. Only thing, it took little time to adjust that delivery. After the first year in 1965, we became the champions, so we were promoted to next division, that is F. There also in the 7 matches I got 79 wickets. That time my elder brother Aru, he used to play for nationals. So naturally the people over there talked to Aru, instead of playing, why don't you, he plays for the national. So very next year, that is in 1967, I played for national, and in that season, we out of 14 only 9 matches took place. I got 43 wickets, and at the same year I was taken into Bombay squad for the Ranji Trophy. I was selected. I must have done well. And the same year I was taken for Dulip Trophy, and in Dulip Trophy there were 3 matches before that. First was against the North Zone, where I got 4 for 43. The next match was against Central Zone, that was semi-final at Nagpur. I got 7 for 43, and the final against the South Zone 6 for 96. That must have become the instrumental to consider me for the test side. So that is why exactly I wanted to tell कि after playing with the season ball, within 3 years I played for the state, and within 4 years for the country. Yeah, because my senior division cricketer I started with national only. At that time there were so many good cricketers like Sudhir Naik, Tukaram Surve, then Surya More, Shankar More. So that has given Jayanti Lal, and playing against them, that was given the definitely moral boost, and I learned lot many things from them. The tennis ball cricket for me, for any budding cricketer, is a must. I will tell you why. Ki in a tender range, when you start playing with the tennis ball, generally ball being the light, your muscles development take a faster time, because if you are a bowler, I has to use lot of energy to get the ball off the pitch very fast. So I had to use my shoulder. Similarly, while batting also, because ball being the light, you want to hit it hard, you have to time it very well. In the process, you develop your muscle, and after a certain age, that 12 to 13, to switching over to season ball cricket is comparatively easy. Secondly, as a batsman, when you play with the tennis ball, you have a tendency to go on the ball because you are not scared because of the lightness. And once you develop that particular habit or technique, to when you switch over to season ball, you play with the same technique. Whereas I seen this of late, the moment the boy is around 7, 8 years, the parents want to go for the academy in the season ball. Because of the tender age, they are scared, and generally their batting, everything gets affected. My favorite moment with the Indian Mumbai cricket is when I was selected to play for Mumbai in Ranji Trophy in 67-68 series against Maharashtra at Solapur. First thing I would like to tell them, whenever you play in whatever capacity, whichever the match status is there, whether it is an ordinary match, whether it is a tournament, if you are a bowler or you are a batsman, your performance is a must. In my case, it happened the same thing as I told when I played first Kanga League in 1965-66. Out of 17 matches, 16 times I got the cutting, a heading in the newspaper. Similarly, that same system, when I was to play with the tennis ball also, every match I has to perform. So that was habit cultivated in me. So I would advise all the youngsters, whenever they play, they must play seriously, and every time whenever they should develop the habit of getting runs or taking wickets if they are a bowler.